Okay, there's a hadith. Hadith is like the Islamic, how can we say? It's like a part of the Quran. Some Muslims say they don't really deal with the hadith. The hadith. But the hadith really helps you to understand the so-called Quran, right? The Quran, right? Mohammedan Quran. But they say that the Ethiopian will destroy. The Ethiopian will destroy. And again, the Ethiopian will destroy the KAABA. You know the KAABA? Yeah? Yeah, there's a lot that's out there. Some of it, like, you know, it's in the Arabic and stuff like that. You know, concerning the Ethiopian, right? Or the one they call with the skinny legs. The skinny legs. All right, let's get into this right here. So here's what they call it. They call it the Dus ala Soakatayin. Zul Soakatayin. All right, the man with two thin legs, the man with the skinny legs, right? Dul Soakatayin. Dul Soakatayin, right? This is a figure mentioned in the Hadith, right, of the so-called Islamic Salmuna, right, so-called Nabi, right, the false prophet Mahmud, right? According to that, a group of so-called Abyssinian, right, Ethiopian, some say the Amhara. See, this might be able to help you explain and understand, right, what's going on over there, right? And even the godless creeping coup against the conquering line of the tribe of Judah, right? You know, those things that happen. You know, the godless creeping coup, the so-called Ethiopian rebellion, and all the other things that happen with Rashawi Nagus, you know, Haile Selassie the first, the last of the King of Kings upon the throne of great King David. So here, they say that the so-called Habasha, see, the Abyssinian is a term that the Arabs, the pale red, white Arabs, the Arabs, right, the white Arabs, you know, the slave driving, you know, enslaving of black African Arabs. And please don't tell me about Belial. Don't tell me about Belial now. Come on, one black guy. You know what they really think of the Ethiopians? Yes, I know. Someone's going to say what? You know, the Mohammedans, the Sahaba, right, of the so-called Prophet Muhammad, they went to Ethiopia. Yeah, because they lied. They lied to the Ethiopians. Stay tuned. Did you know that they lied to the Ethiopians? This is how and why the so-called hijrah, right, occurred. But here they say Abyssinian. Abyssinian is a term. I know a lot of Ethiopians like to use the term Habasha. But Habasha, this is a Arab. This is an Arab superimposition. Right, like his master said, the name, Haile Selassie said the name of the country is Ethiopia. Right, Ethiopia. Right. What does Psalm 87 verse 4 says? Im Kush Ze Yulad Sham. Right, with Ethiopia, with Cush, this was born there. But here they say, according to this hadith, right, we're showing you this right here. You can look it up, right? You can look it up. It's called the Zul, right? Zula Suwakatain, the man with the two skinny legs, or right? They say are destined to permanently, look at that right there, permanently destroy, right, the KAABA, right, at the end of times, and allegedly remove its treasure. There's treasures in the KAABA. Okay, here, according to this wiki page, it says it will be dismantled brick by brick, therefore in a peaceful manner, right? At this time, they say faith in God, or is it Allah, right, will have disappeared. So the destruction, they say, you got to check out this page, right? The page Zulu Sawakatayin page, right? It will go unnoticed, right? This explains a lot of animus, a lot of hatred, enmity, right, between, right, thy seed and the seed of the woman, right, the seed of the woman, Ethiopia, Ndegana, Tenesalechina, right? Now this Abdallah ibn Amr ibn al-As and ibn Kathir, right, interpreted that this will occur after the so-called second coming of Isa, right? Isa, we told you this before, is really the Mohammedan Isa, right? Because the Mohammedan, the so-called Arabs, are not really descendant of Ishmael. That's another lie. They really come from Esau, right? But we'll bring that out as well. So references to this are recorded in all 6 traditional Sunni compilations of what they call the Hadith, right? Or the Kutub al-Sita, right? Including the earliest and most revered ones, namely Sahih al-Bukhari, and Sahih Muslim, right? Muslim. The tradition is likely regarded, right, or related, they say, to the year of the elephant when the Aksumite general Abraha, right, Abraha is said to have attacked Mecca. No. So what he tried to do, there was an event that occurred allegedly. We say allegedly because we can't really believe a lot of, the cut and paste of Mahmud, right, the enemy of the Judeo-Christians, right, or the Yehudi, right, and of the Messiahites, right? Bringing another Christ. That's that Isa, right? Even though if you look in the Quran and hail up to CP, to Christian Prince, he's really brought it out that in the Quran, actually, Jesus, the one they call Jesus or Isa, right? AKA, quote, Yeshua, Jesus can do things, is the creator, right? Is the creator, can do things that even Allah can't. Remember Allah in the Quran, Allah, right? He can't have a son. He don't have a girlfriend. He don't have a woman. Ain't this something? I thought God means that if you really God, then you the creator. You created everything. Yesh ma'ayin, like from ex nihilo, from nothing, right? But here, this just to bring out, right, who would destroy, right? Who would destroy the KAABA, the Ethiopian? I'm pretty sure Allah wants me to give you something special for your 9th birthday, Aisha. Oh, no, please, Muhammad. I just want to play and stay with my mommy. Okay. So let's get more to 9-year-old in the days of Muhammad. Wow, for real? That's how 9-year-olds looked? According to the Islamic apologist. Right? Momo, after he invented the religion. Alrighty. But you see, the other half of the story, Okay, so here, let's bring this out right here, right? Just so you see the evidence for yourself. So right here, some apologists try to say that it was a past event. It's talking about a past event. The so-called Year of the Elephants, when allegedly an Ethiopian king had attacked Mecca. Right, they call it the Year of the Elephant. But if you look at the Hadith and even some of the reference and sources on it, no, it is something to come to pass. Not something that's already has happened, but something that is to come. Okay, so here's the evidence of the Hadith. This is from some of their legitimate sources, because some people might not believe it. They might be like, oh, if this is so, how come you never heard it? What they tell you and what you go seek and study, study to show yourself approved, what you got to search out, right? So here's from the Islamic education, right? This is site Islamic education or something like that, educational here. Okay, here they bring it out right here. The prophet, their prophet, not the prophet, but their so-called prophet said this right here. Okay, here we go right here. All right, remember, Dusa Sawak Atayin, literally, one with 2 lean legs. Now, the other one on the Wikipedia for Dhul Sawak Atayin, right, they said 2 thin legs, right? From Ethiopia, right, will demolish the KAABA, right? The KAABA, that black box, the black box. Now, this is Sahih. Because someone say, oh, that's Daif. They say like weak. There's weak hadiths and strong hadiths, but even the one that Daif, they say is Daif, right? It still is accepted, right? In fact, they would not be able to understand really the Quran, right, without the hadith, Right? And this is if you're real. Now, I know we got a lot of our people claim that like they are, jailhouse, prison, Muslims, and I'm not questioning their faith, but it's just your knowledge of what's the real roots of this, right, Mohammedan thing, right, Mohammed, right, this pale, white, racist Arab, right? So here he says that Zeus, right, Suwakatai, right, is literally, according to this Islamic educational site right here, the one with two lean legs, right? From where? From Ethiopia. Will demolish the KAABA. About the raisin, we touched on the raisin heads, right? The raisin head, the peasy head raisin heads, right? And there's other things as well, like allegedly the white people were made from, I think, Adam's right shoulder, and the black people were made from the left shoulder. And even in the Hadith that, on the day of judgment, all the righteous will be white, literally white, right? Will be white, and all the unrighteous will be black, right? So this is why I say that they lied to the Ethiopians, right? But that was in the early days. Muhammad, right? See, the Torah says not to covet. It says lo, tachmod, from chamad, right? They say, well, Muhammad, he's in the Bible. Yeah, the Hebrew word for covet is Muhammad, right? I kid you not. Lo tachmod, right? It's in the 10 words called falsely the 10 Commandments, the Aseret HaDebarim. Right? So this is Sahih, Bukhari, 1591. Right? In case someone says, no, that's not real, you can go look it up for yourself. Right? But let's go over here. Right? You see that right there? KAABA will be destroyed before the judgment day. Right? So here we picked up on this blog here. You can see the title up there. The IslamicInformation.com. Right? The what? The IslamicInformation.com. KAABA will be destroyed before the judgment day. Hadith. Right? The Islamic information, all about Islam. Right? Right? Salmuna. Right? Here it says KAABA. The KAABA will be destroyed before the judgment day. This is by Hania Hassan. Okay. No, not right now. Thank you. Okay, so here, this is what we got, the destruction of KAABA in light of the Hadiths, right? In light of the Hadiths, right? And this is Sahih. That means it's authentic. It's really good, right? It's really authentic Hadith. It is mentioned in the Hadiths that KAABA will face destruction before the final hour appeared, as it is one of the last signs, they say, of the day of judgment, a day of resurrection. It's interesting because we caught some videos some years back where they talk about, there were some prophecies. Once was talking about like the KAABA and Babylon and it being hit by like a thermonuclear is going to hit the KAABA. Right? This is what it said, right? I began to think on that really deep and seeing what they do to the Ethiopians, how they treat Ethiopian men and women, especially women, but how they treat the Ethiopians, right? In Saudi. Right? This is a whole bunch of some videos out there, how they abuse them. I'm talking about not back in the days. I'm talking about today. I'm not talking about before Muhammad and the Sahaba and the Hijra and all that going to, being sheltered in Ethiopia by lying to the so-called Najashi or Negus Arma. No, I'm talking about nowadays. Right? So I began to think on this, and it was a powerful part about my medi. Right? But now, and thanks to CP, Christian Prince, and also the other ones out there, God Logic, the other ones out there. I'll say CP and God Logic. There's some other ones out there, but I think they have presented some of the best case, right, for the defense of the truth, right, of Yeshua HaMoshiach, our Lord and Savior, the King of Kings Christ. Yes. Here, it says, just hearing this really makes me shivers. Okay, I guess English is the second language, as KAABA is a very sacred place on this entire planet. What? Excuse me? And the confirmation of this incident from Hadith is just making one shiver. Well, not shiver. We like say, okay, when is this supposed to happen? right? When is it supposed to happen? Right? Your sin will find you out. So it says the person who will do it is named Zul Sawai Atayin. Right? Zul Sawak Atayin. He will be from Ethiopia, so-called Habasha or Abyssinia. So when you hear people talking about Abyssinia, that is the name that the pale white slave driving Mohammedan Arabs passed on to the pale white slave driving so-called Christians, pseudo-Christians, anti-Christians coming in Christ's name, coming in Jesus' name, who did what they did to the black people, you know, the enslavement, right? Fulfilling, right, the prophecies in the scripture, in the Torah. But they say that he will be from Ethiopia, Abyssinia, and will cause the destruction of the KAABA, to steal, allegedly, the KAABA's cover, the Kiswa, to steal the cover and the treasure. Now, they say this incident will happen when there will be no faithful Muslim remains in the world. What is it interesting? This must be coming soon, because a lot of ones, you know, a lot of those who grew up in traditional Muslim and Islamic families are actually, you know, converting, you know, are leaving Islam, and many are converting, right, to Christ. Because when you really read the Quran properly, right, if you can read the Arabiya Fusha, I don't have a good teacher like Christian Prince or one of the others out there that really know the Arabic. I definitely would say Christian Prince, his book's out there. You know, he be wilding sometimes, like he said, he's an Arab, right? But he be giving you, you know, the truth, right? You know, by and large, you know what I mean? But right here, when it says that when there'll be no faithful, right? Then when there'll be no faithful Muslim remains in the world. I think the day is near, right? Oh, what a day. In the interpretation of Surah Al-Anbiya, right, 2196 from the Quran, right, which mention that the incident of Gog and Magog, that's why they so much on the Yajuj, Majuj. It is mentioned in that Dhul Suwakatain will first appear at the time of Prophet Prophet Esau, right? This is the Mohammedan so-called Jesus. But you have to remember that in the Quran, it's a cut and paste, like from the infancy Gospels, you know, the whole story about the bird blowing in the bird became. But if you read it, you know, and if they really read it, you'll see that Yeshua, right, is God and not Allah. Allah, they're Allah, Allah, right? Know who La is. Even they get the names wrong. Isa. When you say it correctly, it sounds like Esau. Right? But this is the one they call Yeshua, or is known as Jesus in the Quran, right? Isa. That's a whole trick in itself. We need to touch on that. You know, Ibn Maryam, right? But okay, let's just go with them. I'll go with you. Right, the Prophet Isa, right, aka allegedly Jesus, will lead an army of 700 to 800 Muslim soldiers. Muslim soldiers. Ain't this something? You see, the word Hamad in the Hebrew, where we get Mahmad, right, and we get the command not to covet, right, al-tahmod, right, al-tahmod. You see what I'm saying, right? 700 to 800 Muslim soldiers. Ain't that something? Who will lead the march to fight. So these Muslim, right? These Muslims with Esau, they're Isa, not Yeshua, but Isa, right? Remember, the Quran is a cut and paste, right? It's a cut and paste work, right? He's going to lead an army of 700 to 800, right, Muslim soldiers who are going to fight against this Dhul Suwak Atayi. So you know what it tells us? It tells the Ethiopians, beware, beware, beware. Right? I know there's a lot of politics going on there, you know, over in that region, the Horn of Africa region, the Eden, the Eden region, right? I know that the one on, what's the name, Abiy Ahmed, you know, has been doing a lot of business, negotiations, so forth and so on. But what we want to say is beware. Now, here it says that Allah, right, now, Allah and Elohim is not the same. Stop it. Guys, stop it. You listen to these clowns out there. Allah in Hebrew means to swear, to curse. Right? Right? Not the same as El and Elo. Right? And Elohim. But anyway, let's just go with it. Right? Allah, right, will send a breeze from Yemen's direction that will take the soul of every faithful Muslim believer at that time. Oh, so it's going to be a Muslim rapture. Wow. Only the people with the worst character will be alive. Those people will start to copulate like animals. See, people say, this sounds crazy. Where did this come from? It came from Muhammad cutting and pasting, right? A little bit from the Jews, taking and stealing, copying and pasting, a little bit from the Jews, a little bit from the Christians in Arabia at that time. But let's go on. Let's go on right here, right? Take screenshots of this. Okay, some related topics, right? So the KAABA, right? The KAABA also, right, also said that at that time, the hour of resurrection will be very near. So here's the hadiths about the destruction of the KAABA. Now you can see this is from so-called reputable, right? Because we say, if people say, no, you're wrong, even if we're quoting directly from their book. So we're going to show you what they say, right? Leave the ahbash, right? The ahbash, right? See, even the whole thing Abyssinia comes from an Arabic loan word. Right? That almost like means half and half, mix and mix, right? Because one thing they love to do is to grape, you know, the Ethiopian, the African, the black woman, right? Facts, right? Leave the Ahbash, Abyssinians or Ethiopians alone, right? It's said to be what their prophet Muhammad, right, had said to them. Leave the Ethiopians alone, but they don't want to leave us alone. Leave them alone so long as they do not disturb you. What does that mean? Right? That your seed, right? Put enmity between your seed and the seed of the woman. For no one will recover the treasure of KAABA except Zul Suwak Atayin from Habasha, or what they call Abyssinia. Right? This is Swabi Abu Dawood, right there. Let's go to the next one. The people of Mecca will leave, and only a few people will pass through it. Then it will be resettled and rebuilt. Then the people will leave it again, and no one will ever return. Did their prophet Muhammad, did he say, never ever? Police be upon him, right? Never ever to return. This is from Ahmed Musnad, right? Let's go on, right? Another one from their prophet Muhammad, right? Police be upon him. Right? It says the hour of resurrection will not be occur. I don't know who translates that. Will not be occur. Right? The hour will not be occur. Okay? Till the Hajj. The what? The Hajj. The what? The pilgrimage to Mecca is abandoned. Well, based on what happened just this year, man, did you see what happened in Mecca just this year? Right? All the sewage and filth and everything. It was crazy. What happened in Mecca this year? Maybe it's coming up. This is Bukhari. Some say they like Bukhari. You like Bukhari? Day and night will not come to an end until a freedman. Oh, because Muhammad is white and the Ethiopians and Africans are black. That's what gives them the right to enslave us, make us their Abduls, right? But until a free man called Jah holds. Jah. You see what it says? Jah holds, right? Gotta ask CP what this means right here in the Arabia. You know, the Arabic thing, right? He said Jah holds sway. So Jah holds sway. You see what it says right here? This is from their prophet. This is from your prophet Mahmud. Police be upon him, right? It says day and night will not come to an end until a freed man called Jah holds sway. His name will be Jah holds. until Jaja, until what? Until Jaja, Rastafari, hold sway. This is from Ahmed right here, right? Remember, this is the Islamic information, just sharing Islamic information here. This is another hadith from their prophet, and if you're of this, then it's your prophet, not ours, but Mahmud, right? Police be upon him, right? Zul Sawak Atayin from Al-Habasha, right? That's what they call the pale red Edomite Esau Arabs, right? Call Abyssinia, right? Or Ethiopia, Tobia, right? Will destroy, right, the KAABA and steal its treasure. Okay, can somebody ask, when we say it's treasure, what's the question? What treasure? Okay, steal its treasure and kiswa. The kiswa is what they call the cover. You know, in Ethiopia, the KAABA, a KAABA is the covering, the old coverings like the cape, right? Like the emperor and other royals and nobles will wear. That's the KAABA, right? She would show you what the real KAABA is, right? But they say that the Zul Sawak Atayin from Al-Habasha, Abyssinia or Ethiopia, will destroy the KAABA and steal its treasure, and the kiswa, the cover. It is as if I could see him now. This is maybe Mahmud, right? He's saying, it is as if I could see him now. He is bald-headed and has a distortion in his wrists. He will strike the KAABA with his spade and pickaxe. Are you sure? This is Musnad Ahmed, right? From Musnad Ahmed. See, we're showing you sources right here. Here. Another one from Musnad Ahmed, right? Their prophet Mahmud, right? Police be upon him. He says, it is as if I can see him now, right? He is blackened. He is what? He is blackened. You see? Is he black? Right? Is he black? He's blackened. His legs are widely spaced. So he's blackened. Is he black? He's blackened. Is he black? See, for them to say black is like evil. Right? It's all throughout the hadith now. Come on now. Right? They're going to lie to you. Right? And they'll say, don't read the hadith, but they know that they got to read the hadith to understand their Quran. Right? They say he will destroy the KAABA stone by stone. Right? This is from their prophet Mahmud. Police be upon him. Right? And this is related by Musnad Ahmed. Right? So here. Some scholars believe that Zul Sawakatayin, right? Gatayin, right? From Abyssinia, Habasha, Al-Habasha, can be the person also known as Jaja. I kid you not. You see that right there? He's the person also known as Jaja. He's known as what? Jaja, who will appear at the end times. Sure. Rastafari. But they say he's known as Jaja. Previously, right on this blog here with IslamicInformation.com, previously we also blogged about the signs of Qiyamah. Qiyamah is like what they say, Qiyam, Qum, right? Right? Qum Yasharallah, rise up, resurrection, that have recently come true, and the things that will be soon coming true of Judgment Day. You know what? Right here. You know, see, we just wanted to bring you that, but you know, we're actually seeing more in here. We have to take a screenshot of that right there. Some scholars believe that Zul Sawak Atayin from Abyssinia can be the person also known as Jaja. As what? As Jaja. All right, Rastaman, Jaja, who will appear at the what? At the end times. Right? The end times. So here, it says, thank you. They said right there, you know what they said? They say, do share this information with your family and friends. So Chabarim, right? Talmudim, Mishpacha Shalanu. Mishpachot, all the families. Share this right here. Do share with family and friends.
Do share this information with your friends and family.
שתף את המידע הזה עם החברים והמשפחה שלך.
Do share this information with your friends and family.
שתף את המידע הזה עם החברים והמשפחה שלך.
And also for the Ethiopian audience too. Gotta put it here for the Ethiopian audience here as well.
ይህንን መረጃ ለጓደኞቹ እና ለቤተሰቡ ያካፍሉ.
Again.
Do share this information with your friends and family. ይህንን መረጃ ለጓደኞቹ እና ለቤተሰቡ ያካፍሉ.
Thank you. So here, I would like to get into this, but we'll save this for upcoming. Ethiopia mosque ban. Our sacred city of Aksum must be protected. This is from 2019 here from Hana, right? Zeraz Zion, BBC, Tigrinya, Aksum, right? And we say, well, no, they should have no mosque up there because you know what? You know, after the Ethiopians, right, according to what we're told in history, the Ethiopians, right, receives the first followers of their prophet Mahmud, right, into Ethiopia for refuge. They went on persecution and all that, and they lied to the Ethiopians. You know, made the Ethiopians believe that they believed in Yeshua, you know, believed in Jesus Christus and Jesus Christ, even though they call him Isa, right? But they allowed them in, you know what I mean? Christian charity, Christian hospitality, the Gusacian, the Kesawian, right? And that particular king they called Najashi, right? AKA Nagus, right? Or Nagush Arma, right? And think about it. To this very day, is there an Ethiopian Orthodox Church, a Tawahedo Church, Eastern Oriental Orthodox Church, one of the 5 sister churches, including Ethiopia, the Coptic Church, the Ethiopian Church, the Syrian Church, the Aramean Church, or the Indian Church? Is there Ethiopian Orthodox Church in Mecca? And so if there's no Ethiopian Orthodox Church in Mecca, which they say is their holy place, then why should there be a mosque in Aksum, right? So here, this is a very interesting article. Check it out right here. It's on, you know, the BBC World. Look up the title, Ethiopia Mosque Ban, Our Sacred City of Aksum Must Be Protected. This article here by Hana Zeraz Zion, right? The seed of Zion, Zeraz Zion, right? BBC Tigrinya Aksum, Wagshum. Yeah, aren't you Ethiopians, you know, native Ethiopians, aren't you getting tired of by getting sunned up? That's why that word of prophecy in Amos, right, 9 and 7, are you not as the children of the Ethiopians, the mere children of Israel? Because you need the children of Israel to help you with the fire you need. You need that fire right here. This is the same article right here, right? For Ethiopia's Orthodox Christians, the ancient city of Aksum is a sacred place, home of the biblical queen of Sheba and the Ark of the Covenant, right? Yeah, we have a lot of pictures like this, man. People say, oh, look how the Mohammedans and the Christians, they live in peace. Look what this guy is doing. Look at the Mohammedan guy with the desert, you know, the desert Peleshet attire. Look what he's doing. Look how he's holding his cross. Look what he's doing right there. Look how he's holding his hand. Look at his face. Look at his face right there. Look at the guy's face. All right? The guy right there, his face right there. All right? You see which one is the Mohammedan, right? Right there. Look at sun him. And people say, oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. This is so... Look at the people in the background looking. They're like, what? All right? Yeah, but where's the man's beard? He don't got no beard. He don't got no precept. All right? That's why he's getting sunned up by this one. Look at that. Look how he's holding his hand. Look how he's holding his hand. You know, when you do that sometimes, when you hold somebody's hand, like you're about to thump them, you're about to do something to them. So you're holding them, making sure they can't strike back. All right? Getting sunned up by the Mohammedans. All right? Stop getting sunned up by Mohammedans. You see how they flip, the Mohammedans flip the whole script? Because they keep telling you, oh, look, you know, Ethiopia, the first Muslim, we saved Muhammad, we saved Islam. No, you didn't save nothing. You got tricked. You got tricked out. Right? You got tricked out. I mean, once again, look how he's sunning him. Right? Holding his hand, holding the cross. What's his hand doing on the mezcal? Right? On the you know what they say about the mezcal? Right? In the Hadith? they say that their so-called Mahdi or whatever is coming to break the cross, and to destroy the people of the cross. You know what they're talking about? They're talking about Aksum. Isn't it built as a cross? You better protect that. You better protect that. Godefa Merha, cleric of Our Lady Mary of Zion, says, if anyone comes to build a mosque, we will die. No. You got it all wrong. Right? Godefa Merha. Right? We will die if necessary. Right? But you need to kill, not murder, but kill if you have to protect. Right? Why do you think Christ said, sell your garments and buy swords? Come on now. Like, sell your garments, buy some AKs, buy some Uzis, get some, you know what I'm saying? It has never been allowed, and we will not allow it to happen in our age. Notice how they're pressurizing the Ethiopian Christians, very humble, right? Overall, generally speaking, how they're pressurizing them, you know, to do what they want. Or let's build a mosque in Aksum. No. Why aren't y'all saying, you Orthodox Christian, build a church in Mecca? Not just Mecca, but all the cities over there in Arabia, right? That's where the so-called home of Islam is, right? Since the Ethiopians did save the Sahaba, right, of your prophet Mahmud, peace be upon him, right? Yeah, this is what they're doing there. This is what's going on. Yeah, right here, right? Good thing some are speaking up about this, right? Of course, you know, the historic Al-Najashi, right, mosque bombed by military forces, right? I think they already kind of repaired some things and built it up, but still, you know, the pictures are sweet. You know what I mean? Africa's oldest mosque, Al-Najashi. What about Arabia's oldest church? Where's Arabia's oldest church? Church, right? But they want to tell you about Africa's oldest mosque, Al-Najashi. Najashi is like a corruption, an Arabic corruption of Nagus or Nagush, right? Nagushi, right? Damage, Nagashi. Damage in Tigray fighting, right? You know, what had occurred from before, right? Now, Abiy Ahmed, he went over there and brokered a peace with him and Isaias Afewerki in Eritrea. And you know who brokered it? One of the Saudi princes, right? Those are some interesting pictures there too. Well, you want to show you this mosque right here, right? But here, right? Destruction of the KAABA, right? So here it says Abu, right? Abu Huraira, right? May Allah, right, be pleased with him, right? Said the messenger of Allah, right? Peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, right? He said, here's what he said. The Kaaba will be destroyed by Zul Sawak from Ethiopia. Well, they don't call it Ethiopia. They say Habasha, because it's their own word, right? Habasha. That's their own word. Ain't that something? They say, well, the Ethiopians were called Habasha. No, the Ethiopians call themselves Ethiopians, right? The Arabs and the later on Christians, right, then sought to stick that name on there, right? Until his man said, no, the name of this country is Ethiopia, right? Ethiopia. Psalm 87, verse 4, with Ethiopia, this man was born there. And it says, Allah will take the Quran away from the earth, right? And not one ayah of it will be left in the mushafs, like we say metzhaf, they say mushaf, right? Or in the people's hearts, right? Wow, this is what's going to happen, right? When the Kaaba is destroyed, right? Is this why there's so much war? Is this why people are going crazy, right? Is this why, you know, the pale red white Arabs are still doing their racism under the cover? Oh, well, it's about all people. They still giving you the con game. A man will destroy holy Kaaba. What makes it holy? What makes something holy, right? I guess because Muhammad, he cut and paste from holy from the Jews and the Christian, and he added to what he was doing. Near the end of time. Near the end of time? Near the end of time, or is it the end of time? Is it the end of time, right? Okay, let's go over here, right here. This is one vision of it. And notice that a lot of these same Mohammedans, they're putting this stuff out. A lot of this art that you see out there, they're actually putting this out, right? They're actually putting this out themselves. Destruction of the KAABA by Zul Sawakatayin from Abyssinia, right? He's from Abyssinia, because I'll be seeing you. Remember, what thing was that? The Prisoner. You remember that thing called The Prisoner? Remember The Prisoner? That old TV show? Check out I'll be seeing you, right? Abdullah ibn Amir, right? He narrated that the messenger of Allah, right, peace be upon him, he said the KAABA, right, will be destroyed by Zulsa Suwak Atayin from Abyssinia. He will take away its adornments and strip it of its kiswa, or the cover. It is as if I can see him. You know, this reminds me of right here. It reminds me of that witch. Remember that witch, right? Give thanks, Fates and Gates, you know, for bringing it out about Bilam. Bileh in Hebrew, not of La'am. Balaam actually means not of the people, his name. Bilam, not of the people. Remember, he says, I can see him, but not nigh, but not near, right? I can see him, right? It says bald with crooked joints. That's what he says about this Zul Sawakatayin, right? Striking it, right, with his shovel and pickaxes. This is from Musnad Ahmed, right? Hadith, right? 7053, right? These are supposed to be the signs of the hour. This was the minor sign. You see, they call it the minor signs before the end of the world. Notice what they say down here? Notice what they say down here? It says not occurred. Not occurred. All right? You know, some would try to lie to you and say, oh, this was talking about the year of the elephant when the Ethiopian king, you know, allegedly had a bunch of elephants and he came to destroy Mecca, the KAABA, and then there was all these birds and, you know, all this kind of stuff and everything. Anyways. Yeah. So what Mahmud, right? Lord Tahmud, right? Do not covet. Mahmud, Hamad, remember the Hebrew means to covet. Numbers 24 and 17. Remember what Balaam said? I see him, but not now. Right? I shall behold him, but not nigh. Oh, hold on for a moment. What did Mahmud say? What did Muhammad say right here? He said, it is as if I can see him. Right? It's as if I can see him. Right? What did Balaam say? Right? What did Balaam say? Balaam. He says, I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star. You know, if you talk about the star, oh, the star of David, a star, da, 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 da. But look, a star, a kokab, a star of Moshiach, a star of the brothers, a star of the youth of numerous progeny, personification, God's omniscience, right? Omniscience, omniscience, a star, right? Figuratively, a star is a what? What we used to say, every nigger is a star, every nigus is a star, right? Figuratively, a prince. You see it right there? Figuratively, a prince, right? So what did Balaam say in Numbers 24:17? I shall see him. It's as if I can see him, right? But not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh, but not near. It's going to happen at the end, you know, the end. There shall come a star out of Yaakov, out of Jacob. I don't say out of Esau, right? Out of Esau, out of the Harab, right? But out of Jacob, right? And a scepter shall rise out of Yisrael and shall smite the corners of Moab. That's who the pale, you know, Arabs are. They are the Moabites. The Moabites, combination of Esau's clan, right? Those who were in a conspiracy against Israel, right? That's what the slave trade, enslavement from the East Africa, right, all the way to the West was all about, right? And see how the white Arabs, right, and the so-called white Christians, they joined hand to hand in that. First, the Arabs, the Mohammedan Arabs, right? That's why it says in the last part of it, and destroy all the children of Shet, right, of Shit, right? Destroy all the children of Shet, right? The Shet, right? Seth, some say it's Seth, or, right, Shet, right? Look what the Shet is. The Shet is the seat of the body. You see what it says? The Shet is the buttocks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Shet is the buttocks. All the children of the buttocks. But don't they call donkeys? Right? Don't they call donkeys asses? Right? Right? Here, Numbers chapter 24:17. Right? All the children of Shet. Right? The children of Shet. Right? Shite. You see how these phonetics? Shite. Right? That means the seat of the body. Sit down on your seat.